Hey, what's up guys? It's D-Man here, and I've got a video tutorial for you guys about how to create the 8mm effect, aka the old school 1950s video camera look. I don't know. I guess I just really like the fact that you know, old film those days, and I always wanted to recreate that, and I think I finally have done it. I've never seen a video for Sony Vegas on how to do this, but I thought I would give it a shot, so here we go. So basically the first thing you want to do, I got Sony Vegas Pro 10 right now, so you're going to want to drag and drop your footage that you want. And there's me. This is old footage from like 2009 or 10, but the first thing you're going to want to do is delete your audio. So you want to select your audio, click U, and then delete. So now that just got rid of our audio, and you don't even need that either. So now we're stuck with this. So now the next thing you're going to want to do is make this 16:9 if you're using HD. You can keep this in 4:3, it does not matter, it's not going to change anything. But for me, I want to make this 16:9, so I click Event pan/crop, and then I go to 16:9 aspect ratio. So there we go. Now we're in 16:9, and I'll bet you any money it didn't keyframe correctly. Oh no, it did. Alright, so the next thing you're going to do is find a good frame that will have your subjects in it, and then what you're going to want to do next is go to your video effects and then go to add noise. I've got a preset already for this, but I'm going to drag and drop it down, and I want you guys to make sure you guys know which one you're going to do. You're going to want it to about 0.050, and you're going to want all these checks, your monochromatic, Gaussian noise, and animate. You want those all there. So this is basically what you're going to want. Next thing you're going to want to do is go to your color corrector and reset to none. Now, in old footage, like an 8mm camera or Super 8 camera, they always captured skin tones very well. It was always a very, very vibrant, bright color, and it's always in the orange area. So how we achieve that is by taking your highs and dragging it towards the orange. Take your mids, dragging it towards the orange. And then taking your lows and dragging that towards the blue. So there's before, and there's after. So it creates a much more vibrant look. You also want to maybe increase the gamma a little bit, and the gain. Alright. Next thing you're going to want to do is go down to Film Effects, reset to none, drag it into your video. You're going to want to go to Jitter for your type, and bring that to almost about 10. So now your video will jitter a bit as it was going through a projector. Then you want to go to Gaussian blur, and I've already got a preset for this. I'm going to drag down the preset, and you're going to want it at 0.006 on both of them, on the horizontal range and the vertical range. And then you're also going to want it on, you're going to want all these checked, your channels all selected. Now here's where you can have a choice. Your add noise is here at the beginning, and you got your Gaussian blur at the end. Usually, if you want, you can take your add noise and bring it to the end, and that'll make your noise a lot more pronounced because it's not being affected by the Gaussian blur at all. It's on top of it, so it'll be a little bit more pronounced. The fuzz will be, you know, more clear, you can see it. Or if you don't want that, go to add noise and then drag it before the Gaussian blur, and then it'll be blurred. But I'm just gonna, for the sake of this, I'm gonna have the add noise at the very end. So that means it's on top of everything below it. Next thing you're gonna want to do is go over to your project media, and I will give you guys a link in the description box for two things. One is the 8mm film effect, and the other one is 5 free film burns, and they give you this like awesome film burning effect that you see in a lot of those 60s films. And then there's also this 8mm effect. This is what gives you that, you know, almost like it's in a box, in a film look. So you're gonna go to Control Shift Q to create a new video track. And just for the sake of this, we're going to do 2. 1, 2, 3. We're going to make a second video track. So you're going to bring down your 8mm effect onto the second track. You're going to drag it to the end of the video. And it will repeat in the loop. Now, this is... God, I thought I had a ghost in my room. Never mind. Weird noises coming from my room. This next thing you're going to want to do is, this is in 4:3. Now, if you had a 4:3 clip, you won't have to do this step. But since I have a 16:9 clip, I'm going to have to change the 8mm effect to 16:9. So there you go. So now basically what you want to do next is, you can't see anything under it because you're blind. No, I'm just kidding. No, what you're going to want to do is go to your compositing mode and go to multiply mask. Boom. There you go. And it looks like he's got stuff coming out of his nose. That's great. No, that is a scratch on the film. But so there you go. That's basically it. But if you want to add for effect, you go to your film burns and you can drag that wherever you want. Usually it happens at the start of a film. And notice that you still got the black background. You can't see anything. So what you're going to want to go to is to either add or screen. I'll go to add. And there you go. So you created the film effect. Whoop-de-frickin-do. That's about it though. That is how you create the 8mm effect in Sony Vegas. And it will work for, it'll actually work for, I believe, Sony Vegas HD Studio and 11. It'll work for any of them. Just as long as you've got add noise, film effects, Gaussian blur, and color corrector. You should be good. You can even do this with color curves. Just give your curves a bit of more red-orange tone and you're pretty much set to go. Thanks for watching, guys. If you have watched it, please rate the video, like the video if you guys liked it. Give me some feedback in the comment section below, because this is like one of my first tutorials I've ever done, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys want me to do more tutorials, because I will be creating some videos soon, if you guys wonder how I do some of the effects in there, I will make tutorials on how to do them. And that's about it. So I will see you guys later in the next tutorial.